After Jonathan Cheban won the 2018 Food Influencer of the Year award, he paid a visit to Burger Inn for a simple LA lunch and Instagrammed how much he loved it. Now he's the face of the fast-growing, high-tech, chef-inspired burger joint with a burger named after him and his face pictured on the menu. Take a look at his journey.
This is the food god, AKA Jonathan Cheban. I want to announce that I am the face of Burger Inn, so get ready for a lot of big things ahead. I am the biggest food influencer in the world right now. I was named the most influential food person by Food and Beverage magazine. I just actually won Food Influencer of the Year in Monaco. I eat out 365 days a year, and I'm so excited to put my touches on all the Burger Inns around the country and around the world. The concept is so brilliant. People like fast and furious these days. They want variety. Well, Burger Inn gives you major variety. And I just want to tell you guys that I'm so excited not only to be the face of Burger Inn, but I'm going to put all my food god touches from all my travel to the best restaurants, the other burger places that I've been to all around the world, and I'm going to put my food god touch on Burger Inn. We're going to do a food god burger. We're going to do food god shakes. We're going to make it bigger, better, stronger. Let's go, Burger Inn!
Everyone, please give a warm BUILD Brunch welcome to the food god himself, Jonathan Cheban. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me. This is great. Back in cold New York. I've been in Miami for 3 weeks, so this is like torture.
You should go back to Miami.
I will.
I don't know why you're here.
I have DC first in Chicago, so I'm going worse and worse in the cold environment, and then back to the heat.
Is that a Burger Inn tour? Do you want to tell us about the partnership going on?
Well, you know, I am the food god. You know, I've been on TV on the Kardashians, obviously, for 10 years, and then Food God's been about 2 years, and it's just taken over my life.
Yeah.
I have, you know, millions of people that follow me, literally from around the world, on where to go, what to do, and I go to a lot of places. So I saw Burger Inn. I saw somebody posting about it. It was a lot of these little, and it looked amazing. So I was in LA, and I decided to stop in, and I did this video. And literally 2 days later, the CEO called me, and he's like, "We love your video. We want to do a whole thing with you." And you know, I get a million of those calls. I'm like, whatever. So literally, like, I think on that trip, I already met with them, and we signed this huge multi-million-dollar deal. They're literally opening 1,000 of them. There's over 100-something of them open right now, and it's insane. So my face is literally like in Texas. My friend just sent me something from Texas, LA, Miami. There's one just opened in Brooklyn. So you're gonna see me everywhere. So hopefully you're not gonna get
That
sick
is
of
so
seeing me.
awesome.
But it's an amazing, it's a fun deal. I think it's like a really modern day version of, like, you know, someone who is on Instagram and an influencer getting one of these kind of deals rather than just someone that's an actor. Even though I am on television, it's such a like a modern day story that, like, after I put something on Instagram, that they would reach out and kind of like do this whole deal with me, which is
Totally. And what is
fun.
your plan for Burger Inn for making it? I mean, the food god touch. You talk about it in your video. What are you gonna do?
I always do the food god touch on everything. So basically, we're gonna do a lot of like food god shakes, really over the top kind of fun stuff. Just taking what they have, because they already have an amazing, you know, program going, and the places are so modern and cool, and that's why I took all that into consideration, because I'm like, well, if I sign up, it's got to be great. So I saw like 10 of them. I'm like, they are amazing. They're so high tech and modern, and I knew, like, with me adding my stuff to it, that and 1,000 of them opening, that it was going to be a really big deal.
Yeah.
Are you gonna sprinkle like diamonds in them, or?
It'll look like diamonds, but you'll be able to eat them.
I feel like that would
Hey,
be
being the face of Burger and with looking with that bling like that,
That's
that's baller.
Well, this is pre-Burger Inn.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
This is pre-Burger Inn. This is always baller.
But
like
they,
that.
they even named a burger after you, which I can think of no higher honor than that. So, like, tell us more about, like, what that was like, and did you have like decision what's on the burger?
Well, this is so basically they decided to do a 3rd-pound burger, because their whole thing is like small, different burgers. So this is not like the food god burger. That will be coming.
Oh, okay.
And it will be over the top, and it'll be viral, and I'm sure you'll see it everywhere. Just like the gold wings, the 24-karat gold wings I did that went viral around the world, and even the rainbow bagel that I launched. So I actually made that go viral. They sent it to my house. I put it on my Instagram, and it went literally around the world. This was like 2-3 years ago.
I remember.
So the rainbow bagel, they still owe me. They got so busy that they had to close down and rebuild a
That's
new
amazing.
place.
Wow.
Yeah,
So
the lines were around the corner like for years, and they're like, we can't handle it anymore, and they actually like had to close down rebuild, and now, so yeah.
So you could probably like touch a horrible food and have everyone lining up to eat it, and you just trick tons of.
I'm really picky, but it would be a good prank and a great YouTube video of like eating.
But so did you ever picture this when like I mean, you've been famous for a while. You've been clearly very involved in Hollywood for a very long time, and you have a ton of famous friends. And you are you are famous yourself. Did you ever picture that like you would start this food account, now have over 3 million followers, and now have a multi-million-dollar deal with a?
I never pictured it like this. I just pictured, I'm kind of always been ahead of the curve, and like 2 years ago I realized it wasn't just about television, it was about influencers, and they were, I felt like that was becoming a bigger deal than even being on TV at that point.
Right.
So it was all like these influencers were like, million views, 2 million views, and I'm like, I like to stay ahead of it. I'm like, I need to actually have my own brand, and what's the one thing that people are always talking to me about? And it's always about food and about eating, and so no matter who I used to see, they'd be like, I saw this thing that you put up, oh my God, and it'd be like super famous people. I'd be like, what, you saw that? That's so random, you know what I mean? And that was before Food God, and then so I decided, I'm like, you know what, this is what I do. Some people do makeup, some people do fashion. That lane is not my lane, even though I like cool fashion and stuff. You can't compete in that, and my whole thing is like, I'm not a chef, I don't cook. I eat out 365 days a year, literally every day, 3 times a day, could be anywhere in the world, and like my refrigerator is empty, so like there's nothing in my fridge. So I was like, you know what, this is kind of what I do, and the food, it's natural, it's not fabricated. This is what I did beforehand. I just elevate it and make it more and more now, and so like my whole brand now is based around, but it's like Food God is kind of just like the catalyst for it, meaning the food part. It is a lot of lifestyle stuff. It's crazy, over the top, like spas and different like treatments with gold and all that. So it's a whole package, even though the food is kind of like.
You are an inspiration, and you should be.
I love that.
No, honestly,
stop.
365 days a year eating out. That's like my dream. But also, I read this thing.
I do that.
So iconic. But you don't eat like.
I keep like towels in my oven. Yeah.
You have an oven? I don't even have an oven.
I
You have an oven? You're out. You're out.
If the fridge is empty, what does the Food God snack on?
I don't snack.
No snacking. It's
I
all.
don't. I swear I
One
don't
meal
snack.
snacks.
Yeah,
I love
just
snacking.
No, that's what's bad. Yeah, see, there's
Wow.
crumbs on your couch then.
I agree.
don't want any crumbs.
There's so many crumbs.
Yeah, that's
I
why.
like the
By the way,
crumbs.
that
They
is
feel
why I
good.
don't like food in my house. I don't like smell of food in the house.
Okay.
I definitely do not like to clean, so that doesn't happen at all with
Right.
like a kitchen and cleaning after. But like and crumbs and stuff, like it's just like the second in a hotel, it's different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I live in hotel. Have not been home in 3 months. I've lived in a hotel for the last 3 months. From everywhere from Austria to Turkey,
Wow.
to the Republic of Georgia, London, Monaco, Miami, everywhere. I've not been home in 3 months. Even while I'm here today, I'm not in my apartment. I'm in a hotel. So like, you could do crumbs in a hotel, but not in at home. I feel like I don't know. I'm very like.
I read for the holidays you were giving gift cards with your face on them to Burger Room to your friends. I think is iconic.
Yeah.
Can you tell us like what decision was behind that?
Well, I mean, listen, I also like to promote stuff, so it's kind of fun. So I made them make these gift cards with my face on it. Like, what better gift? First of all, I have friends that kind of have so much, it's weird to like, I'm like, what am I gonna give them except something fun? Last year I was at Harrods, I sent out Dolce & Gabbana pasta sets. So that I found in Harrods. I was shipping them from the UK, sitting in Harrods, dripping sweat and getting people's addresses because I know if I leave, it'll never get shipped.
Right.
And so you have to find original gifts for people, especially people that have a lot. But I think like these gift cards are awesome.
Yeah.
They're just fun.
I love that. So you sound like an expert orderer, and I consider myself to be one too. So I want to know, what is your go-to takeout, like your favorite food?
Well, I don't take out. I always eat in because I feel like taking out is like a waste of time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I missed that. I thought you, okay.
No,
my bad.
because to me, I'm like, why am
You
I?
eat out in restaurants
Yes.
every single night.
Yeah, I really don't
so
take
cool.
out. So my whole thing is like, why am I gonna sit home and eat it when I could just like have fun and be somewhere and eating it? Because I'm like, I don't want. If I'm paying for it, like meaning like, why would I want to go eat it at home? Like I'd rather go sit where there's people and
Fair.
and just like it's more fun.
So do you ever binge watch TV? And then if you do that, how do you not snack?
I don't because before I binge watch, I eat like crazy, and then I know I'm gonna have an amazing meal afterwards. So like I like to torture myself with the anticipation of getting starving. So like I know, and then the panic starts of like, where do we go? And like let me tell you, like sometimes I'll sit in like 2 restaurants and get up and be like, nope, this is not what I wanted. I mean, I'm not by myself. I'm not insane. I don't do it like that. I'll be with friends. I'm not like I don't go sit in and leave. I'll go with friends and we'll feel it. I'm like, I go, let's just pay for the water that we just got. I go, we'll get out of there, and I get on a fake phone call, and I'm like, You're there? What? I'm so sorry they went to the other restaurant. I gotta go. I'll be back.
That's a good move.
Just revealed your secret, though. But
It's fine. I'll find a new one. I circle around, so it's like, yeah, it's kind of fun. But I get I'm very specific on what I need to eat. Like I'll start now because I haven't eaten yet today because I've been running around. Actually, later today, I'm launching a cookie that's a $1,000 cookie in Long Island. Yeah, so that's going to be a fun thing today.
Oh my God.
You can launch that
Actually
right in
revealing
here.
it. I haven't even seen it, but it's a $1,000 cookie.
Oh, wow.
So yeah.
Why?
That better be a good cookie.
Yeah.
It's got to be. I'm sure.
Is
it's
your
gonna
face
be.
on it?
I don't know. They won't tell me what's on it. I don't think it's my face. I don't think it's my face. But it's supposed to be something very cool. So yeah, very
Tell
excited
me
about that.
favorite sushi spots in New York City.
Oh my God. Well, I like Japanese food more than just sushi.
Okay, yeah,
I
yeah.
love Nobu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have the best food in the whole world, but their sushi's not the best in the world, and I love them, so don't get mad.
Yeah.
But their food,
amazing.
no one has better food than Nobu. It's like something I could literally
Also, nothing's better than Nobu Malibu. I mean, that
Oh,
restaurant
Nobu
is just-
Malibu is it's a scene too. I mean, you just don't know who you're gonna run into there. Like every night, it's like literally like every table by the outside. I mean, those tables are like gold.
Yeah.
So it's amazing. Yeah. So I'm not like such a sushi eater. I actually go to a place in Brooklyn called Sushi Mikasa. It was the guy. I had something to do with them years ago, but I still go there. It was a chef, the sushi chef from Sushi Seki, Sushi Gari. Then there's all those little ones that are like the secret ones that I'm not even giving away.
Okay.
There's like 8 seats, and I don't want to be the 9th person that day. After
Fair.
today, I don't want to be the one not sitting. So yeah, but there's a place called Hidden in Miami, which is amazing. There's a lot. There's ones in every city.
Yeah.
Every city just has like these underground, like secret places, like New Orleans, like places you wouldn't believe. Like if you know people there, they'll be like, "Oh, you didn't go to this." Like it's like hidden behind this, and every city has those. So it's very cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
What about the holidays? Are there any special spots that you go to just for the holidays?
There's a spot in DC called Filomena, and it's like the most amazing Italian restaurant. And it's like they dress it up like it's like I feel Santa like might actually live there. But it's a very, very high-end restaurant. But like inside they have a Christmas tree in the middle of like where you're sitting and eating. But it's just like it's like the coolest thing. So I've lived in New York for so long, so I don't get excited about being in New York for the holidays. I need to get out. So like I do go to DC and I'll go to Chicago and then I'll go to Bahamas and St. Bart's.
Yeah.
And I go back to warm and then back to Miami. So yeah, back to
You are always on the road.
I'm on the road nonstop.
Yeah, and then since we are a brunch show, are there favorite brunch spots or dishes you recommend?
I mean, I love Sadel's for brunch. I love Cipriani for brunch. And then sometimes I'll go to like New Jersey and I'll go to like Kinchley's Pizzeria to have their like thin crust pizza. Like I am like fair weather. It doesn't have to be expensive. It doesn't have to be. It could be cheap. Like that part does not matter to me. So I will like go to Hole in the Walls in like Westchester. Like it does not matter. If I like start craving it, like let me go get buffalo wings in Westchester, or let me get pizza in New Jersey, or I'll literally drive to like Connecticut for pizza, or like I mean it does not matter.
Pepe's,
So
Pepe's.
Pepe's is great. There's
Yeah.
another one that I heard was even better. I forgot the name of it, and I just saw it the other day, and someone rated it better. I think Dave from Barstool Sports was there, and they rated it even better. So now I'm already like I have to get out there.
Yeah, 'cause they have a feud with Sally's, which is right down the...
There's a lot of fights,
Yeah.
and I like to cause even more when I go to places. So, and I will drive to Philly for like cheesesteaks. You never know what's going to happen. You know, where I am, it could be in LA, it could be anywhere. So, fried chicken, I love fried chicken.
Eating
Food god.
cheesesteak, and all of a sudden Jonathan comes like, "Oh my God, hey, what's up?"
That happens, then it's really pretty nutty.
That is so awesome. We could keep asking you questions for hours about food, but Jonathan, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.